So to cast with presenters tools, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to the present drop-down caret and present on another screen. This is before you cast. Once you click that, that opens up the cast tab option. I'm going to select what room I'm in. So now if you see right here behind me, the tab is showing up on my screen. Then you're gonna don't hit the big present button, the drop-down caret to the side. You're gonna present with presenter's view. If I click that, you'll notice that I have a window here on my screen that has my presenter's tools, but behind me on the screen is just the slideshow. On the presenter's tools, you'll see a timer to see how much time has passed on this video. I have a 5-minute limit on Screencastify. I can pause it, resume it, and reset it. I can also show what's on the screen right now, a drop-down arrow to select whatever kind of slide I want to go to. And I can see the previous slide and the next slide, which is great for not ruining surprises and making sure that you know what's coming up next. And on the right side are your speaker's notes. That's all the notes that you can put at the bottom of your slideshow that kind of disappear. You never know what's supposed to be there. This is where they show up. It's in the speaker's notes. That'll help you declutter your slides and get the stuff you want to say off of the slide, so you're not reading it to the audience. You're presenting instead. This is nice and good thing to teach students for when they present. This is how you get to it. And then also you'll have the audience tools. These are kind of neat. When you click on audience tools, it'll show another screen. I'm going to start a new one. And what it's going to do is going to put a link up here on the top of my slides. It says accepting questions. I can toggle that off and on. But when it's on top of my slideshow, and up here you'll see on the TV is that banner, I'm accepting questions at that link. If I click on that link or share that link to the students, I'm brought to another screen where I can ask a question directly to the presenter, and it'll show up on their presenter's tools. Students can ask things anonymously, like, what is your favorite candy? Sorry, that's how I spell things in my head. Or, how you doing? They're Joey now. Or you can ask things non-anonymously. If they're signed in, and all students will be signed in, they can ask things like, how do you measure how much candy is presented or is consumed in a year? I got a capitalization there. It's all right. And submit. And if I'm signed in, this doesn't work if you're anonymous, but if you're signed in, you can upvote or downvote questions. For some reason, my scroll is not wanting to work. There it is. Okay. Like, hey, what's your favorite candy? That's a good question. Or how you doing? That's not a good question. We have a downvote. Oh, how much candy is consumed? I'm going to upvote that question. And when I go back to my presenter's tools, go back to here, what you'll see on your end is, there's a list of questions. And the rating that the students give and thumb up and thumb down those questions show up on how high or low those questions appear on your screen. So how much do you measure? How do you measure how much candy is consumed in a year? Oh, that's the top question. And that how you doing? The students kind of censored that, downvoted it, so it appears very, very low in the field. If I want the whole class to see the question, that was a great question, I hit present. And now if you look behind me on the TV is my question, the question that I was received along with the credits. So you'll see, hey, Nicholas Turon asked this question, and I can discuss it with the class. When I'm done answering the question, I go back and I hit hide, and it's back to my slideshow. These are really, really cool tools. It opens up the power of Google Slides, I think, a lot more than just hitting present, and especially at a student level, learning how to use industry standard tools.